Alright guys, for these speaker grills for the 70 Wildcat, what I did first is taped up that bronze that's on there. I'm going to leave that on there. But these grills are going to be painted red and white, so to match the interior. So what the stuff I'm using a red scuff pad. You could probably use a gray. I know people say, well, the gray don't scratch as much, but I actually want to scratch this plastic up pretty good. It's going to cover good. So this is how you do these plastic grill covers, guys. So with this, I'm going to scuff this up really good. I'm staying away from the tape area right now at first, because I don't want the tape peeling back up. So now I'm going to come in, just take my time and scuff around the tape. And I'll probably pull this tape off right before I paint and retape again. But right now I don't want to scuff that bronze color up, so I'm gonna just scuff these really good. You don't see in here anyway because the top grill goes over this. I already scuffed the top of the grill, but I still want to scuff in here because all of this is going to get painted, so I don't want the paint peeling or chipping, and you might see it up under the speaker grill. Alright, so the thing about this, guys, is that I want to come in and I want to wash this down. I want to wash all that scuff. This stuff is called scuff and stuff that I'm using on here. You want to wash it down, but then you want to wipe it off to make sure no film. You want to make sure there's no film on these pieces at all. Then after that, I can come through, wet it down one more time, and I'll let it air dry. Alright, so then I'm going to go on and pour these off. Like I said, I'm going to leave this bronze on here. So I come through, peel all of these off, wash it down in there one last time. Just make sure that none of the scuff and stuff is around that area. Because if you don't wipe it down, guys, that scuff and stuff, the paint might not stick. So I'll come back after I get these other ones done and I'll show you. It's drying up already, but you want to have it a dull color. Alright. So you see how glossy that is. And that's what you want to look for after you scuff. Make sure you don't see no glossiness nowhere. Alright, so now you see that's really, that's dull. And you want to look everywhere. You want to, I didn't get all down in here because it's not going to matter. That grill is going to fit in there. But you want to make sure that's totally dull. I got all around here, around this edge, you know, and inside of here, but down in there I'm not going to worry about that. Down where the screws, where the grill fit down up in there, I'm not going to worry about this back side either. But you want to make sure it's dull, guys. So then now, guys, you come in, tape this back off, and paint these. Now on the 64 Riviera build, my guy Bink, he came down for his, and I had different grit sandpaper, different grit sand in my sandblaster And I told him just sandblast them lightly. Didn't have to, you know, we taped this off, and I told him just hit it real quick with the sandblast. Don't spend a whole bunch of time. His turned out just fine, but I got a heavier grit in the sandblaster right now, so I didn't want to sandblast these. I just rather scuff them with the scuff and stuff. It's a 3M product, scuff and stuff, and dull them up this way, because I didn't feel like switching the sand out of my sandblaster, and I got so many more engine parts that need to be painted with the rougher grit than the real fine grit that I use for the plastics and, you know, the carburetor parts and stuff like that. So kind of did these differently, guys. But hey, you like these videos, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll come back in. This is all part of my deck build, rear deck build. But I'll come in after I get these painted up, probably this weekend, because what I'm actually doing, guys, is my rear tail light bezels are going to be painted. So it's going to be the same red. So I want to get as many parts ready for the next time I spray, that it'll be ready. So actually this outside piece is going to be white here, and then the actual grill itself will be the color red that rear deck is going to be. So the white is just going to break up the red between the rear deck, speaker deck, the fiberglass speaker deck. And so this is going to break that up, and then the inside cover will be the same color of the speaker deck. So alright, guys, I'll come back in and show you these when they're all done. Alright.